sevens who keep climbing up the ranks. Dale Cadoon's one of them. He's playing so well. I don't even think he realizes how good he plays. Spencer's improved greatly. Justin's been playing solid. Justin went to China on that all-expense-paid trip.
Right. I saw that picture. He was on his way. I forgot about that. That's amazing.
He went to China to go play that Chinese 8-ball event.
That's a tough event.
Yeah, it was tough.
I mean, not that I know, but I've talked to guys in like this tight pockets, little balls, right? It's a whole different.
Yeah, it's very tight. Hey, that's all she wants. Security.
She wants to. That's what all women want. That's what we all want.
Security.
Wrapped in your arms, secure. That's all we're looking for in life. I love how Spencer looks just stone ready to play, sitting straight up, just paying attention. I love that look.
Nice break there by Justin. Now you play safeties very well.
I'm getting there.
You like hitting like what Justin's doing? Use a 6-ball and a 9-ball.
He didn't get to either one though.
Yeah, he halfway hooked him, but the cushion's right there to
call the 5.
Yeah, you gotta call the 5. Really, I mean, there's
no way to squeeze it.
There's no way to squeeze it. That's a great shot there. I was telling people earlier that Spencer's a student of mine. Him and I spent quite a few hours together working on some stuff.
Oh, good.
So,
I'm seeing the youth pool.
Yeah, it's fun.
We've had a dry spell out here on the West Coast for a while on the youngsters.
There's a couple of youngsters that showed a lot of promise. Except they smartened up, stayed in school.
Good for them.
Tyler, perfect example. He was playing really well. He had a bright future ahead of him.
And Chris is across country.
Chris is out in Lindenwood,
Oh, nice shot.
Nice shot.
Wow.
Called it.
How trouble is it? Like it just keeps getting tougher. I mean, they're great
Oh
shot,
yeah.
I mean.
Well, the bank. If he makes the bank, he's got 3 cushions natural or draw. Wow, this guy must be from Louisville.
Let's take him to Derby with us.
I know. Cross-eyed. Just needs to chew tobacco and have some overalls, and he's ready for the Derby City.
Get him hanging out with Truman, doing a little bit of the twist. You got twisted in.
Truman Hogue.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love Derby.
Oh,
it's fun.
I haven't gone for the past few years, and I'm a fiending. It's amazing.
Yeah, well, we gotta make a trip out there. Represent the West Coast.
Yeah, yes.
Justin's hitting a lot of tournaments up and down California.
And you were talking about them getting better, and that's part of it is playing people you don't normally play, getting out there, playing on equipment that you're not used to. If you stay in your comfort zone, it's not going to help you jump up as a player.
Absolutely.
You really have to experience and broaden your horizons.
Ladies and gentlemen, exactly what Brooke Thomason just said is 100% the truth. I think that's why I felt like I improved very quickly, because my father was putting me in $500 entry fee events from the beginning.
It felt like you went from being the top C player in a Sunday tournament to winning the tournament in about 6 months. Like I don't know if that was actually the timeline.
It was
for
6
me,
months.
Watching
It was 6 months actually. I played pool for 6 months and then I ended up doing really good.
I remember paying you the C player money, and then it really did. It felt like 6 months later we were paying you for first place.
For first place, yeah. I was playing like 12 to 14 hours a day.
He has a puppy for you. Oh, nice shot.
Can you actually let Desiree know? See if she can take the up? Because she's losing her mind here. Oh, you got it? What? Okay. Take her then. Just give her to Desiree, please. Thanks. Yeah, she's going nuts.
It's too small an area for Pippa.
Yeah, it's just a little claustrophobic. Wow, what a shot.
You know, this table doesn't seem to be intimidating him at all.
No, I mean, especially playing those Chinese 8-ball tables for like a week straight. These are buckets.
That's a scary thought, Oscar. That these are buckets.
You know, it's so funny. It's true because I play the Chinese 8-ball tournament too, and I plan on in January for the other
Beautiful out,
nice out. But when you play on that equipment for like, say, I went there 5 days early, and they have the table set up just for the tournament for the players. And oh wow, the score's wrong.
Oh, they have the old scores up there. Sorry,
Yeah.
ladies
Sorry,
and
guys.
gentlemen.
Start at 2. Now we got Justin Marks with the W, 3-2.
There we go.
All right.
Looking good.
Now we got the youngster here, Spencer, with the shot here.
I'm enjoying the alternate break. Just wanted to tell you.
That's good. I think it should be the alternate break always.
I do enjoy once in a while. I mean, I remember watching it's where if you ran 12, you won the big money, and that's exciting.
That is exciting.
But in general, especially if you're looking to expand your field, so that maybe aren't of that caliber, the alternate break is the way to go.
It's essential, I think.
I want to feel like I'm in the game, even if I'm getting, at least I'm getting an opportunity to be at the table, learn to make that ball on the break, stay in control, and by staying in control, that's not necessarily running the rack. It's playing a good safety, it's playing defense, it's being in control of the table.
Oh, bad kiss, but he got away with it.
Yeah, he should be able to recover here.
And Brooke, I think there's something to be said, what you just said. It's you feel like you're getting value for your money. And I kind of feel tournaments have been catered too much towards the better player. They're not looking for long term, it's all short term. I think
well, I agree with you. I agree with you completely on that.
having the first place 2,000 or 2,500 and second place 600.
I don't mind the higher money. Well, that's too big of a difference.
Yeah, I mean,
but
I've seen so many
I don't
of us.
mind when first gets paid
Gets a nice-
because you did a good job to get to first. But I enjoy do a lot on the East Coast where they do staggered entry fees, which I think are really nice, and
Wow.
and I enjoy the little bit of a spot so that I feel like I'm involved in what's happening.
Right.
And they've unfortunately the price tag to play this tournament is perfect. $65
so.
is perfect.
I agree.
I don't feel like I'm blowing my pocket. Yeah. Blowing my pocket to book.
I paid $120.
Because you haven't played before.
Hey, I'm out.
Oh,
So
take care, Jim.
I don't know if I'm still on the winners, but I committed to a softball game at 1 o'clock a couple days ago because I didn't know I was even coming down here. So I don't know if I'm going to come back, but I'll text you.
Text me.
Hey,
Thanks.
I want you to meet my girl, Sachiko. Brooke. This is Brooke.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Oscar's the champion.
No.
Him and his dad.
No, stop it.
All
And I
right.
was saying, a lot of the tournaments have priced out and I know this is going to sound bad, but the dead money, which means like the players like me that want to put my entry fee in and I want to participate, but I know I really have a slim chance of actually winning the event. I might cash, but I'm not a favorite to win an
No,
event.
no, I understand.
And there's been a lot of tournaments lately that they've raised the entry fee to a point where I just don't want to participate.
I agree.
And there's a couple out there that are the same way.
Yeah, I think.
So I love your 65. That's where I was going.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
comboing it?
Yeah, he's got to go for the combo here. I think the 9 ball's in a suitable position for him to rail first now. Unless he can see it directly.
It's hard to tell from our angle. He may be able to see enough of the ball to make it and spin it out. But he came a little short. I haven't played on this side. I've been playing on the other side. The center section is a little bit slow.
Mm-hmm.
This thing is the tournament playing that slow as well.
No, he's smoother.
Oh,
A little bit Spencer?
It was my first match. I ended up losing, but I struggled to get the speed at the table. It was really, I hooked myself. It was silly.
Nice shot there by the kid, but oh my god.
Ooh, how did that go?
I don't know. I think he hit off the point. I think he hit off the point on the right side.
I don't know how you don't make it in one of those sides. If I was a betting woman, I would.
Oh yeah.
It's a good picture down on the ball. That dead eye aim.
Spencer's is a little bit too excited over the points. He's got too much
Energy?
Too much energy.
Well, what is he like? Oh, 12?
He's 14.
I would say 12.
I think he's 14. He wears a size like 13 shoe.
Yeah, he's going to be a big boy.
I don't feel like tying him. I feel like throwing away his cue stick and putting a basketball in his hand. What are you doing?
Man, how's his aim? Make him a quarterback.
Oh my god.
He's going to have great size.
Yeah, he's got great size.
If he can put his eye-hand coordination into quarterbacking or basketball.
Well,
But you love what you love.
yeah, absolutely.
And we love pool, or we
We all got the bug.
Yes.
Now Spencer's a good kid. He's got so great support. He puts so much effort into every ball, and he really.
But going back to what you were saying about the energy, it's that kind of,
Chokes himself.
yeah, because you put so much energy into every shot. By the time you're at the end of the rack or at the end of the match, you're expended. You don't have anything left. So you have to learn to kind of bide your time. I'm a firm believer that pool needs coaches, not just teachers, but coaches. Where you sit. I think Jasmine Ocean had a coach for a while.
Yeah, she still does.
Yeah, and you're participating. You see it in tennis. Tennis is the one that I see mostly, where they're in the stands, and you know they're watching so that they can review it with their player later, go over what they were struggling with. It would just lead so well to a coach, not just somebody that teaches you how to draw your ball.
Exactly. Someone who's been there, who's seen, who's been in the trenches.
Yeah, and we all react differently to different stimuli, and so it's important for your coach to know how you react. Like you're watching him and seeing this energy and this excitement. And now when you coach him next time, you'll have a different take. Or you probably already had it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, of course.
It lends itself.
Alright, so we got Justin here with a great control shot. Might have left the window. Yeah, he's window shopping.
It looked like he was going to have the Great Wall of China.
What's he looking for?
I'm not sure.
Alright, just.
Very pretty.
There you go. Just the way he was walking, like he was speed walking around the table earlier, and I just told him to calm down, like slow it down. Now his rhythm and his pace is a little bit smoother. The thing is, the game's so hard enough, you have to worry about aiming, and he's worried about rushing.
What's that middle ground? Like you fought with glow for a long time.
Long time.
So I mean, it's everybody has to find their middle ground. So you're not too fast, you're not too slow.
Right.
I play mostly bar table. I had to learn to do the lap around the table to center myself because I was just so excited to be at the table. I know. I was like, oh my god, I get a shot. Oh my gosh. So everybody needs to find their speed. I tried to get Dad to come visit earlier.
Oh my god. Pippa.
Oh, she's wonderful.
She's a celebrity here at the Med That's a mistake, Tor.
If you don't love Pippa, you have to go home.
Yeah, you're not allowed to play in the tournament.
It should be if Pippa doesn't love you, because there's a few people.
Nice shot. Good decision there by Justin, not trying to go up and down, leaving himself a little bit more separation.
Kind of what
Playing for the
takes you
corner?
from a... Oh, nice shot. I thought he was going to play for the corner as well.
Because it was a tight spot there to get there. The 8-ball plays big.
Very small window, and he got there really nice, I think.
Yeah, it's absolutely perfect. He just has to roll the ball in. Nothing crazy, nothing special. Just don't end up straight, which I think he did.
So I think I watched him maybe a couple weeks before he went to the China, and he has a different, like, confidence level.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was about to say that. You're right.
He looks really comfortable, really nice.
Like, he missed that ball, but he really didn't miss it.
He just missed it because of the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, he stroked the ball pure. He did a really good
Stayed
job.
smooth. There was no jerkiness, no jumping. A lot of times when you miss, you can, you look at your body at what you did, whether you stood up or you jumped or something. He stayed really nice on
That
the
was a
ball.
very nice shot. Now, just when you see this video, there's a such thing as a good miss.
That's correct.
There is a such thing.
I
Missing,
like that.
missing doing the things right is not really missing.
It's learning.
It's learning, absolutely. Nice shot, kid.
Oh, that was a nice speed.
Nice shot.
Maybe.
And I think this is probably one of the shots that Spencer struggled with, or I've noticed him struggle with.
The rail shots
The
are.
rail shots, because he's so tall and he's grown so fast.
And he gets low.
He gets low. He's not used to. He's been growing so quickly that he's been changing his stance around because he doesn't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
His body's
It's growth
developing.
spurt, sure.
And I kind of feel bad at coaching him. I'm like,
Wait till you finish growing.
yeah, wait till you finish growing. It's like almost too young for him to keep learning how to play.
It's kind of true because even like when you hit your height, whether you lose weight or gain weight or everything, your body structure changes. You have to change how you approach the table. And if you're still in your growing stages, that has to be super hard.
Yeah, hormonal changes, and it's just, he gets emotional sometimes. He tries so hard.
That energy, talk about energy.
Yeah, he puts so much effort. And you know what? If he didn't put that much effort, I wouldn't really give him the time of day. It's like,
But you see that hunger, don't
I
you?
see that hunger, and it makes me happy to see
He's
that.
he really is. Like, you see his love for the game. You see it. He watches. There's a lot of players I can name coming back. They started playing when they were kids. They never showed the level where he's sitting there. He's watching. He's absorbing all of it. Spencer is, and if you're going to be long term, you pay attention to what's going on. Can't all of you.
Absolutely.
Let's see.
I need to take him to Derby City or something like that. I mean, he's just going to be a sponge out there.
What was that kid's name? Sergio? Do you remember Sergio?
Hello, Sergio.
Yeah, well, he's not so little anymore,
No,
but he
yeah.
started going to Derby when he was like 9. He was a little kid, and now he's like I'm sure he's still a teenager, but he's,
Him and I have been dancing for a couple of times.
Oh, yeah.
We play little cash games.
I just remember him being like 9 years old at Derby, and just he had his cue, he was up there flipping the ready to go. It was awesome.
Yeah, he's got a lot of heart. Nice push out there by Spence. I would not shoot that personally. I always prefer playing a push out to a safe. I never push
To a
out.
full ball is tough, right? So
Yeah, you can't really. I mean, the thing is because if he makes it, the reward's there for him to play position.
yeah, and you don't have any balls tied up on this table.
No.
Push to the jump. Oh,
Or push just to a safe, just any safe. Okay, so I would push him to the long rail. Excuse me, my friend. Can you turn that down because we're on live stream?
what do you do in the corner? just play safe.
You know what I would do, but these youngsters, they haven't seen a shot they don't like.
Oh my gosh, it's scary. I thought I fired at balls. It's
Oh,
a
no.
whole nother level. I mean, I fired
It's
9 balls. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it's you're supposed to play. You're supposed to lay up here. I mean, if you feel comfortable, I mean, honestly, shooting is not a bad shot down in the corner.
It's just hard because, I mean, and I know you're not supposed to let the size of the pockets get in your head, but this is a 3 7/8 table. And all you're doing is looking at leaving yourself another super tough shot on the 2-ball. Just lay it up.
Lay it up. And I think that's why certain styles of pool from the West, a lot of West Coast players, Dave Hamma, myself, my father, Brian Parks, Mark, we play a different style of pool. We all play a different style of pool because we play conducive to tighter equipment. Whereas when we go to the U.S. Open, we struggle because everyone's firing at us and shooting low percentage shots. In our mind, it's low percentage shots.
But there, with the pockets being an inch bigger than we're used
It's
to,
not
they all go in.
They all go in. So we're playing adjustment.
It's almost catch up.
We're playing catch up, exactly.
I struggle with that though. So most of the girls in California or in Southern California, we play very aggressive because we know our safeties. Like if I'm playing you and I play some little safety, you're just gonna destroy me with it. You're gonna play a better safety. You're gonna jump it in. You're gonna do whatever you do. So we tend to be a little more aggressive. But when I go to Arizona or different states, the girls play like safeties where you're just rolling up on a ball, or you're playing like rail-to-rail safeties where I can bank it in on you. And we do the same thing in that.
You adjust.
Yeah, we're playing catch-up because they're just never taking a tough shot.
Yeah.
And it's kind of vice versa. The guys out here, because we're used to the tighter equipment, you never take the tough shot.
Yeah.
And out there, they take the tough shot all the time.
Nice shot there by Spencer.
Very nice. Yeah, these tables are playing. I can tell just from watching him, it's a lot smoother. It's got a little gas on it.
Spencer's got a nice fall through. That's one thing I really try to work on him with is he was punching the balls a lot, really slapping the ball
Like a bar
around.
table punch?
Like a bar table punch. And I said, Spencer, you're gonna go busted playing like that. You just can't do that.
It's beautiful playing on a 3.5 by 7. That'll make you money, but not so much on a big table.
No. Boy, it's nice to see him really maturing into a very good player here. He's playing good patterns, nothing extra.
Isn't that really what makes you the better player? Learning the speed, learning the better patterns, learning to choose the right shot. Like he played the layup on the 1 ball, and even though Justin shot, it was a tough shot. And so, Miss Melissa Herndon in his house.
I'm just hanging out.
How'd you do against Mr. Whitehead?
I won 9-5, but it was not that close.
Oh.
It was 8-3, and I missed the 9 ball, and then I missed another 9 ball. I just got going too fast. Say
Because you struggled a little bit with this one, so I'm glad.
because it's so slow. I have to tell you though. And then it's like. Have an Oscar as a coach or a part of television.
I turned this back on because I wanted to say how excited I am. I hope I get to watch some of you guys' event at the Tornado Open.
Oh, it's going to be a blast.
I'm sad I don't get to go and root you guys on, but very excited for this partnership.
Yeah. Oh, what a hit.
We were talking
Super nice.
and Ross like, oh, you get to play an Oscar? I was like, yeah. I was like, I happen to be really good friend with a significant other. There's no way he was going to be allowed to play with anybody else.
No shot. No shot.
It stuck with me.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, like you're terrible to be stuck
Yeah,
with.
exactly. I'll be stuck with you all day. Don't worry about it, Melissa.
There might be one girl in that field that I'd pick over.
No.
I was waiting for the hit in the back of the head.
Well, Melissa, he gets to play with Erica Park, and you're like, she's so good. She's so good. And I was like,
No, I'm saying she's good.
I know. But I'm like, Oscar would rather be pairing with Erica Park.
No. I didn't mean it that way.
No, I know.
I don't even know her name. I know Melissa's name.
Yeah.
No,
She's a good player.
I know. Oh, they're all good. It's bar table.
No, it's big table.
Oh, it is? Was it at bar table
It was last year.
Oh, okay. Okay.
See,
I
Justin's
thought that was
up.
just me. When did you get back?
We leave the 28th, I believe, or 27th of September. And we come back October 2nd, October 3rd.
Fun little weekend.
Yeah. Honestly, I've been traveling so much, I don't even know my travel date. I have an alarm.
Well, you're gone all the time.
I know. I have an alarm on my cell phone, Priceline, and gives me notifications when my trip's coming up. And I swear to you, I'm like, oh damn, I leave to Qatar tomorrow. I really, honest to God, I'm like, oh yeah, I leave to China in 2 days. Jeez.
Another window.
No, it's a good shot.
Table 5. Kevin May, Tim Curtis, table 5. Kevin goes 8, Tim goes to 7.
Yeah, but that's nice.
Well, we got well, Justin's got a few options. Some of them are really good. You can mass save it, or you can thin the ball. Play the overcut. I don't think he's going to go for this ball.
Do you call it just in case?
Yeah,
Oh my goodness, he had a whole pocket.
he fired at it. Well, it really looks. It looked like he was dead hooked.
Yeah, I didn't.
Or
I thought he could see a sliver.
Yeah.
Definitely didn't think he could see the whole ball to shoot at the pocket. And I thought the 6 was blocking the pocket, but he hit the 6 coming out, not going in. That's not going to be good. Good thought.
Well, no,
Kind of.
it's not.
You didn't want to leave it on the bottom right?
The reason why is that you always want to play safe to a position where if you don't play safe, you don't sell out. So there, if he didn't play safe, he was going to leave you the bank. I rather play the opposite way. The one ball in the short run, send the cue ball up table. Number one, you leave distance. Number two, if you don't hook them, you'll never lose the game.
Right, even if they're shooting at it, the one's on the rail.
There's no punishment to playing it that way. You see, this is a good safety.
You put the cue ball away.
Cue ball distance, and you guarantee you're not losing the game.
And my personal favorite, you put the 10 ball in play. Even though it didn't come out where he's got that shot, it could have.
It could. Smooth. You have to really smooth it. No. He still jabbed at it. You have to overspin that ball. That's one thing I probably haven't worked with him on is kicking.
But he looks like he's sitting over there. He's got his straight, he's staring, paying attention to the table.
Yeah. He's doing great. It's a lot of things he's doing well.
And that attentive. When I was a kid, the first tournament I played in, Stephanie Bach, well, she was not Stephanie Bach at the time, but she was mad. She goes, Brooke just sat there. She sat straight. She, took her beating. It was so, and I didn't understand that just what it takes to do that.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of discipline involved.
Because I was like, I just thought that's how you do it. That's how I saw my dad do it. That's how, you just sit there and you take your beating.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was crying in pool at that time. But he looks very good at the table. Just someone a little more for to open up those balls and to make the shot. I was looking down here and I was like, it's not changing.
It's so funny how life changes. I used to, when I was 19, just fresh out of high school, I used to go to this pool room near my house, and and Justin was a regular. And I used to try and gamble with him, and
Really?
yeah, we
You
played.
guys have known each other a long time. Well, I mean, you're not that old, but you know what I mean. It's
I'm
like-
31,
Stop it. Stop it.
and
You're not allowed to be 31. Says, I want to come and date. Yeah,
can.
she doesn't though. As soon as she gets behind that, it goes crazy.
yeah, we played a lot when we were younger. I gave him a little spot. I mean, he wasn't playing nearly like he plays now.
Was that when you were still in school?
I was
college?
I was in college. I was going for kinesiology, and
Table number 16, Ramin. And Mark Whitehead. Ramin is Mark Whitehead.
You want any?
Ramin goes to 8, Mark goes to 7.
I'm enjoying my time with Oscar. I don't get to hang out with him very
I
much.
wouldn't.
I feel like Oscar should be in the middle. But
no, it's okay.
Alright.
The microphone's sensitive, so.
Alright. I'm gonna go back down and play some more so I can play on table 5 because it's got that fan on there.
Ooh,
I'm still waiting on a match, so at some point I'll have to play.
Hopefully it's on table 5 because you can sit there right in front of the fan and just be like super cool.
that's awesome.
It's so much cooler. I'm fine.
That's a great hit there by that kid.
Did you get him?
He might have gotten a little unlucky there, but it's still a good hit. It's not even though it's maybe not the best of results, it's still a good shot.
If you can't cut it in, do you go for the bank kiosk?
Probably not. I like to cut it into the nipple and follow forward behind the 10, and the 4 ball comes up too. But yeah, I knew he was going to cut it in.
Oh.
Wow. It's funny, these pockets don't play tight when the cue ball's going.
I think that white ball might be skinny.
Yeah.
Somehow it fits in those side pockets a lot easier than to the balls.
Absolutely. You're not lying, sister.
Some good action going on right now. You got Joey and Butch.
Right?
You got Scott White and Frank the Barber.
You got Pops and
Pops
Dave.
and Dave Hemma. Yeah. Who's Reed playing down there?
Reed is playing a gentleman, a newer gentleman. Steve Dip. Reed's playing
Oh, Steve's
sure.
playing the new guy.
yeah.
Is that who you were talking about?
Yeah, he's out of Orange County. Anyways, we got Spencer here.
Scratch. Watch the scratch.
He's been outmaneuvering those side pockets this game.
We gotta.
Nice.
I should put her in the card.
Spencer's not afraid of this table at all.
No, he's not. You should see
Look at
him.
them. It's pretty amazing.
I look like a chump on these tables. No lie.
You should see him at my home table. He comes over the house and I mean he's firing balls in. I'm like, do you realize how tight this table is? I won't tell him because he seems pretty confident.
One day when he gets a little cocky and you get tired of it, you can tell him and watch his
Yeah.
head explode.
Exactly.
Never be able to make a ball
What do
on
we
him
have
again.
now? 5-4 with Spencer Bacon.
Yeah, 5-4. We got a good match coming up here.
And we posted their 2 on the wire, so this is a race to 9 in the
Correct.
show.
Brandon Terrace, Gus Berzano, table 2. Brandon Terrace and Gus Berzano, table 2. Gus goes to 8, Brandon goes to 7. Come get your rack.
Every time they say that guy's name. Brandon. I get a little.
Alright, we got Spencer to crack him.
Do you like where he's breaking from here?
I hate it. And I don't know why he's doing this.
You gotta go more to the center of the table now.
Yeah.
I broke from the center and didn't like it. I moved to the box, but all the way at the line.
I can't break it from line. I have to break off the rail. Yeah, I can't do it.
Your
I
timing's
get
bad.
0 power. Yeah. My timing's bad. It is.
No, your timing's bad
I
from the
know.
middle of the table. Yeah, I know.
From the middle of the table, I like to bring it back to where Spencer was, but I guess from the box, I feel like I'm off the wheel a little more.
No, I break just like he does, but just off center.
Center?
Yeah. It's a nice safety. Oscar goes airborne here.
No, you know what? I might just because
you got a chance to play safe.
yeah,
Airborne.
I like to jump and hold the cue while behind the 5. Now I know people think, oh, that's kind of ridiculous. How can you have?
I played that Kevin guy today. Real nice guy. He jumped using the bridge.
No kidding.
Had the bridge, did the jump, got over it, like barely missed the pocketing the ball. Got over clean, made a good hit. I was just like,
I've only seen people double up the bridge and to do it. But
just with the bridge because it was in the middle of the table, and I guess he doesn't do freehand. Maybe I don't. It was amazing. It was an incredible
cool.
jump shot. Yeah. Everybody jumps over it now.
Well, if I like to.
me.
I can get over almost anything. I just can't make the ball.
I'll tell you what being partners with him is making me do is practice. I'm practicing a lot, and I'm practicing different things because sometimes we play slightly different patterns. So I practice
His patterns.
playing like the way he playing the balls the way he would
That you
and things
think
like
he
that, and practicing like jumping and everything like that. Just in
Gorgeous.
case. Mark was like, "You're playing really." I said, "I feel so confident."
It's good.
Uh-oh.
That was a monster combo. A little too much monster. So Miss Melissa, you are back in the morning?
Yes.
Nice.
All right.
Oscar, you jumping into it?
I think so. I mean,
He's just, we put him in the corner and he's just there.
honestly, it's just I go through the motions sometimes, and this is one of those times.
He looks tired. We should get him a little cot.
He was tired. He had a late night.
I did have a late night. You were there. Friday night action.
Nice.
Alright, Spencer. Queuing off the rail. See if he follows up like I tell him. Perfect. Nice shot.
He stayed down with
Stay
a nice
down.
smooth shot.
He can go up enough.
Hit it right where he aimed. I have that tendency myself.
You might have been afraid that the cue ball was going to slip behind the 9, so he tried to cheat the pocket a little bit, hold that angle.
And he's not going to like the next shot.
Oh,
That's a nice shot.
Smart shot.
that was glorious.
That was very,
I'm
very
gonna give him a
nifty.
thumbs up through the window.
That's like a Facebook like right there.
Beautiful.
Nice shot there, Mr. Marks.
I might have been a Facebook love.
That's right.
Covered him all your problem situation. Laid him up on a super nice safety.
That really, really changed the dynamic of this game here.
You just play stop ball here, you follow forward. How do you go?
Stop the ball and I play 2 cushions into the 5. Like
That's what I like.
When you go 2 cushions, it's easier to control what side of 5 you're coming on. So you want to put less English than more, because if you put too much, then you come too tight. So
Right.
you want to use less English. And come, oh, jeez, Louise.
Holy.
He had about 4 feet to play position, and he missed it. He overhit it.
Well, he gets to make it in the corner now. Play
Um,
safe. Play safe.
You can kind of do both, maybe, yeah?
Play behind
Like,
the 6.
pinch it a little bit, play it
you
in
can
the,
pinch it, yeah.
and then kind of play over behind the... Should have done that, but actually gone for the ball.
But he decided to hit it fat and turn it, which is
Spencer.
Probably the
might
right
be able
shot.
to see it.
he can definitely see the rail. He can definitely hit rail first. I think he's just not sure if he can hit it direct.
And sometimes then you hit it right in the middle.
Yeah.
If you go rail first and make it, you have a chance to scratch, yeah?
Yeah.
Big time. Oh, he hit it nice.
So close.
Uh-oh.
Beautiful shot, Spence.
And for my next,
For my next trick,
high
It's
inside.
got a little. He can see this.
He's gonna make this shot. He loves it inside English.
Oh. Commentator's curse.
Jinx.
No, he hit it well. It's
He twisted a little.
Here's where you get a little tight. If you don't stroke this good, you can draw it right back into the side pocket.
oh yeah.
Right.
This is why, Melissa, here you draw with center ball. You don't draw with English.
I know.
No. It's a trick here.
Yeah,
Big trick.
From the barrier section, I get so nervous of that side pocket. I go to the street and end up in this corner.
She goes follow.
No. I swear, because I know that plays into it when you're drawing it. So I'll
So
go
you like
forward,
punch it across.
and try and shoot it up table.
See, that's a little tentative. He could have actually drawn that back and got straight. Now he's got to let the cue ball do a little. Well, actually, he might be able to hold it. Just
No.
roll it real
No, he's
soft.
punching.
Up and down. Wow, he turned it and gripped it real nice.
Yeah, he had more ball than it looked like.
Nice shot.
Mark, you're on table 16. Right here, Mark.
All right, 6-4. That was a big game there, from 5-5 to 6-4.
And after being down 5-3.
Making a little run, and Justin stopped the bleeding.
Justin was
After
down
that?
5?
No.
He was up.
Justin was up.
Oh, okay.
Spencer had a little comeback going.
Oh, okay. Spencer's got so much potential. I mean, Justin's obviously more seasoned and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Spencer's got a lot of potential.
We were talking
does.
about that, yeah.
It's easy because I've been working with them, and I kind of get a little frustrated with them at times because he's got too much energy, as well as time. He's got basically ADD.
He's
You
been
forget.
around for so long. He's been around for a long time. You forget he's such a little kid still.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's still a child.
You
It's
gotta
like
give him some.
some slack.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute, he's just a kid.
He's 14,
He's
Oscar.
14.
Stop being so mean.
That's what happens when Oscar does something. I go, he's just a kid still. I gotta remember.
He said how old he was. I told him he had to stop that.
I know.
Can't hear that.
I know. I know.
Where's the safety, Oscar?
Safety is
Or is the safety to make the ball?
actually the safety is to make the ball because you can play with the right speed.
And you play over to here,
Exactly.
and the two's behind the wall if
Absolutely.
you miss
I don't think if you
Oh
make the
my
ball, you're gonna
God.
get shape.
it. Holy cow.
That's
well,
the
you do
problem
if you
right
hit
here.
it like that.
If you come in between those, wow.
Oh my God! Did he really just gin that ball?
Chinned it.
If I get called on this table, I'm gonna feel like the pockets are 5 inches after watching this match. They're playing it brilliantly. I mean, I don't. If you guys haven't played on this table and you're watching at home,
It's so humbling.
these gentlemen are making it look decidedly easy, and it is not. It is a tough table.
I watched your father play, he just missed that ball. He missed that ball on any table. But I watched your father play earlier,
Yeah.
and I'm telling you, he struggled for like the first 5-6 games. It was not pretty. I was so surprised. And then Ernesto remembered that he was Ernesto and just smoothed
started
everything
putting it
in
on.
for the entire the rest of the match.
Yeah,
But-
he went back to
But
Ernesto gear.
he looked sharked by the table. He looked.
He
Little
probably
shook
did
up.
the pockets, and he got.
It's like I know exactly how tight these pockets are.
Oh,
That's an odd scratch.
One stroke,
rushed it.
rushed it, and he really didn't have a plan in mind.
Is he already starting to feel a little bit of the pressure?
He is.
Is that is?
That is pressure because he's putting high expectations on himself. Like he wants to win.
A lot of kids do.
A lot of kids do that. It's normal.
And you're here, and I'm sure he wants to do well for you.
Yeah, I'm probably sharking a little bit. We got to work on his decision making here, and like the reason why it was beneficial to make that ball is because first of all you're hitting it super thin, and the cue ball isn't going to slow down for say he makes that ball.
You always have to be thinking like, okay, so I make this, what then?
Yeah, exactly.
What's
There's no benefit. There's no reward.
It's like that one we talked about several games ago. You can make it, but you're gonna have to be shooting that super tough shot, right, coming right back up on it.
Yeah.
So there's no reward to it.
It's kind of like in one pocket, you need 8, and you got long jacked up. If you miss it, you lose the game. If you make it, you get 1 ball.
But these youngsters are just firing that in and running out.
I know, it's pretty sick. I watched
Scary.
Danny Smith play one pocket.
Yes.
You think he's playing straight ball?
Danny Smith, Justin Hall.
Oh, it's so gross.
Oh. Josh Roberts.
And
All of them.
here's the funny thing: they miss balls playing rotation, but they make them in one pocket.
Yeah.
It's the
Way
sickest-
tougher shot.
Way tougher shot.
I agree. It's crazy. Champions.
It's the craziest thing.
Frickin'.
Now, that
And you
was
know
a
I'm old
gift.
school one pocket, but watching these kids just jack up off the end rail, fire it in, and run 8, it's pretty spectacular.
Pretty intimidating.
Oh,
It's like, God.
Until they play some old timer who just grinds them down the way it's supposed to be played.
and that's the thing. There's a few of them that can bear up underneath that pressure, but for the most part, none of them know what to do, and you're just on a ball, on a ball, on a ball.
There's very few players who play anymore. Jeremy Jones is one. Efren can do that,
But he
Efren-
doesn't anymore.
He doesn't anymore.
Efren.
The grind.
Yeah, he because he's struggling. He tends to be more aggressive with his shot making now than he was even 5 years ago.
Yeah. Even when he first started.
Yeah.
It's a nice shot down there.
Scott has the knowledge, but I don't see him do that.
I don't think Scott has the patience to do that.
No, he's power 1.
Yeah, he's powerful. And Spencer just ripped that pocket apart.
I don't like it.
Hopefully they got a little angst out of it.
Yeah, I don't like hitting a ball like that.
No.
Nah,
you
this
never,
It's so unnecessary.
Yeah,
the ball could pop out of the hole. I mean, we've seen it. We've seen videos of it. Balls circling back up the pocket, coming right back out.
You know when I
No
like
need
to
for
hit it
any of
that hard? On the break. It gets all my frustration out.
Yeah.
Just so hard on the break. Then I just, okay, back to the...
But that's a little kid for you.
well, the thing
He
is,
has a lot more emotions than even we do, probably.
Should have seen me in match or 2 today. No.
Maybe I'm going to go closer to Oscar.
well, a lot of times when you're queuing off the rail that close, it's harder to smooth a ball than it is to punch a ball.
Yeah. Yeah, but he didn't punch it. I mean, he threw like a
break
shot
speed.
a missile at it.
Yeah. There you go. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Nice break, kid.
And unfortunate, he is going to have to push. That was a wow. How many balls did he make?
3 balls.
And can't see the one.
I wonder where he pushes out to here.
Not always the way.
You push out to the left side of the table.
I'm pushing out to the left side of the table, like kind of leave it on the rail, maybe around the first diamond.
Now, let's say he gives it back to you. What do you do then?
Well, then I figure it out.
No,
I'm
no, no,
kidding,
no,
I'm
no,
kidding,
no,
I'm
no,
kidding.
So
Ideally,
Oscar's like, no, you have to have a plan before you
I'm
come
scared in the
Yes.
middle here, people. I'm just letting you know. What do you do?
I push out to the long rail. There you go, like that. Very good. Now, if he gives it back to you,
in. He can make it, can't he?
I don't
He
think
gave it back.
Okay.
Past the 4?
No, I don't think it goes.
No? Okay.
Unless it goes,
He
and you,
thinks it goes, but
oh my God, if it goes, you got a shit to make it.
if you're shooting it, you're not looking at that 8 ball. That 8 ball's not big.
No.
Oh my God,
He
it
won't even
goes.
hit it.
Oh, he hit it down.
It goes like that.
Did he call it
He
there?
did call it. He absolutely called it.
Oh, he gave the hand too. Sick.
I did that today, by the way. I wanted to apologize.
I'm gonna break your
I
hand.
hit the ball so bad it bounced back and went in the pocket that I called, and I couldn't help my hand went out because it was really coming in my head, and then the ball went in. It went out to my opponent. Felt bad. I couldn't believe I hit it that bad. We got lucky with a little two-way action.
Yeah, a little halfway hook.
I think you can see it.
Yeah, you might be able to see it. You might even be able to make it.
No, he's looking to kick it. It's awkward. Optical illusion here.
It
Looks like he
feels
can.
it feels like he should be able to see the outside of it, not enough to make it,
Yeah.
but enough to breeze it.
If he has enough to breeze it, he can just move it down to the end rail and bring the cue ball kind of back behind the 9 and 10.
Crossover.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might
Crossover
be able to,
bank.
but he's kicking it.
I don't see the advantage of the kick there.
I know what he was trying to do.
You have to hit it harder than that to get to a
No,
rail.
no.
He was trying to hit quarter ball off
Yeah.
the kick.
And push the
And
three
push
to
the
the
three
end
to the
rail.
end rail, yeah.
Okay, I see it.
I see what he was trying to do.
See, that's way too precise for me. I try to give myself quarters or quadrants and not like leave that little spot.
I definitely see what he was trying to do. And it wasn't a bad shot. It was just
Tough.
a poorly executed, difficult shot. That's all it was, you know. Miscalculation.
I'm trying to enhance my safety play and trying to do tougher safeties. But at the end of the day, I mean, not tougher for you, but at the end of the day, like I feel like you're just supposed to make the hit.
Absolutely.
Make the contact.
Make the hit. That's your number one objective. Always. Nice hit, kid. Nice shot. He hit that with the speed to make it perfectly. He did everything really well there. You know, just maintain your composure.
I wish we had a camera in here. This look where he's just dead eye at the table,
Yeah.
the ball like that is a great, great look.
He's okay. You got away with it. Oh,
Yeah. He has to recognize he's coming right into that pattern.
you got to put
quick
high
speed.
inside. Check it.
Or swing it
Outside.
a little bit and come around and use that third rail.
Well, you should be okay. You should make this kick.
Oh, baby.
I'm a little blurry. Autofocus. There we go. Might be me bumping the table. I didn't mean to.
No, it's okay.
Side pocket, corner pocket, ass.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, honey. Safety good.
Wow.
That was the same speed,
The same
stroke he hit that other 10 ball.
You know, it's so funny. I get mad at him when he hits balls at home. I'm like, Spencer, stop shooting that. You're never going to shoot it in a tournament that way. He shot like 4 balls already that way.
I know. When I played him at the plush pocket, he was hitting balls that hard. I said, you need to knock that off. You don't see anybody else here hitting the balls that hard.
It's because it feels really
No,
good.
not that hard. Wow.
It feels really good when you split the wicket. I mean, it's kind of...
Sometimes you need to get some adrenaline out, but not every time.
Run around.
He does really nice on every ball but the 10, and then he rushes the 10 and fires up.
It's pressure.
But you want he's wanting to put in like an authoritative punch on that, but no.
I just want
How
it in
about
the
just
hole.
make it? Yeah.
Split the wickets.
When I was younger, there was a pretty good player. Bill Houck, you remember him?
Yeah.
And he never did anything
Hard.
Shooting at that, right?
Yeah, he was shooting at
Okay.
that.
Brooke Thomason, Coach Garcia, table 11.
And I'm still on the other side.
Goes to 8, Brooke goes to 7.
Still what?
I'm going to talk to the tournament director.
I think that's on my favor though, because I think Bocce's been playing over here in this
Yeah.
fast side. And we're gonna go play on 11 where it's slow and steady for
There you
Brookster.
go.
Thank
Power
you,
in.
ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna roll everything in, play some safeties. I feel rejuvenized after sitting with you guys.
Okay, good luck.
Never gonna make it out of here. Thank you.
Absolutely. Have a seat here, Melissa.
I got it. I'm in. I'm in.
All right, we got action.
How cute this little keyboard is. All right, who won that game?
Justin did.
So that is this one.
The bottom one.
This one, right?
Yeah.
Here we go.
7-5.
What is the score with your dad and Dave? Do we know? Look on that thingy.
I can look at this.
No. There we go. Scores are at the very bottom, no?
No, there should be table 6.
Oh,
there we go. 6-5.
Pops, okay.
Pops. About to be 7-5. Unless something freakish happens. Nice break there by Justin. Joey Chen on the punch. Gus, Braden Terrace.
Do a quick rundown if you want to do.
Yeah, we'll do a quick rundown. Obviously here we're watching Justin Marks and Spencer Ladin, 7-5 Justin. Table 2, we got Gus Brizeno from Phoenix against Brendan Terrace. Brendan's up 3-1. Joey Chin over Butch Barbara, 7-6. Reed Fleming over Rodney Wynn, 6-4. Tim Jarvis tied with Kevin May. Oh, nice hit there. My father is playing Dave Hema, and he's up 7-5 now. Jimmy Nosevan over Steve Ditmar, 8-5. Frank the Barber trails Scott White, 8-7. Cowboy David Blevins against Richard Pagano, two Moore Park, Thousand Oaks area guys.
Shout out to Sal Bitero.
Sal Bitero, we miss you here, man, but we know family comes first. Obviously, Foch and Brooke are about to start. Joe Dillo on 6-5 to the world's strongest man for his age group, Bobby Yamasaki. Matt Schaefer. Wow, Matthew Schaefer is up 4-1 over Damian Redmond.
All right.
Donnie Mack and Mike Sosa 5-5. Mark Whitehead and Ramin 3-2 with Ramin leading. Dane Elmstead up 6-2 over Mike Boyd.
That's a little, wow.
That's a pretty strong match there. And Brian Brown defeating Peter Pagano, Richard's father. Great family. So,
All right.
back to the action
Spencer
here.
made a good shot on the one. Kicked it in, but left himself hook, kicked the 2, and has left Justin this. I like safety here. Oh, that's a good one. I would have actually just played the 2 to both put the 2 in the cue ball and long rail.
Yeah, that's
Side to side, use the 10 as a blocker if possible.
Yeah.
This actually worked out really nice. He hit that good. Good speed. Is he kicking up or can he catch a piece of
he's
it?
kicking behind it like a one pocket shot where he comes across the ball.
Yeah. I don't think he can get behind it and stick it, right?
No.
Yeah, he did. Hit a little too hard. It didn't let the spin take, right?
Exactly. He punched it. Spencer, when you see this video again, that's the power of follow through. It reacts natural.
That's I used to kick like that, and your dad told me, no.
My dad,
No,
he's got no filter. God bless his heart. He says, no, you're doing it wrong. I mean, he doesn't tell you, oh, this is another option. No, you're wrong, period. No questions.
Thank you, Bob. Alright, he's giving himself an angle here. It looks like he's going to try and play the 3 in the side, or the corner, right?
Yeah.
That's a really tight little pocket. That's a good speed. I actually would have just rolled it forward and played the 3 in the side.
I don't like the side because these pockets are so tight.
Okay.
You limit yourself options on the side because you can only go one way. In the corner, you can go multiple cushions.
All right. Duly noted.
But in many instances where the 3 ball's in the prime position where the 1-3 is set up, where it's a stop shot or a quick baby stroke, that's fine. Side pocket's always a good option.
Except for if you're Earl Strickland, where he wants to play with no side pockets, right?
That's right.
What is that about? Can you tell me? I don't know.
He's off the air. That's what
Okay.
it's all about.
All right.
He played Darren a set with no side pockets. I ended up betting like 200, I think, on Darren. It was the easiest money in the world. I mean,
But he says it's like side pocket, like professionals shouldn't need side pockets. Right? It's like a.
it's silly. He's such a talented individual.
All right. You got options. He's giving himself angle. Maybe
Center
just
table.
like center of the table.
Yeah, center of the table.
Don't
Here,
flirt with the side pocket, right?
you don't want to. You don't want to punch it off the rail here. You just center table. Center table's your buddy. That's it. Now you have the option to go up and down or soft spin, whatever you're most comfortable with. This is personal preference. There's no right or wrong decision.
You're gonna go with the soft spin.
I actually go up and down.
Look at it from here. I think you go with the soft spin. The 9
Yeah,
goes off
that's
the rail a
true.
little bit.
Yeah, the
He's
soft
going
spin.
inside.
No, outside.
Oh, he went outside. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this at all.
No, absolutely
Soft
not.
spin.
Beautiful shot. Well executed. And
Stay
this
down.
tough 10 ball will bring Justin to the hill. See, he's jacking up.
Don't. Smooth.
do this.
Don't do this.
I don't like it either.
Never mind.
Nice
What
hit.
do I know?
Yeah, that's a nice hit.
I smoothed that in.
He hit it well. But
I don't like jacking up like that. You throw it, especially in these pockets, you throw it just a little bit, it doesn't come out.
yeah, well, apparently,
What do I know?
What-
Apparently to him it looks like 5-inch pockets.
well, that's one thing we were talking about with Brooke. That Justin's playing with so much confidence.
Yeah.
Out of all the 7s, I guess you can call him, he's probably one of the strongest now. He's playing at a higher level.
Does he know it?
No, he has no idea. But
It takes a long time for you to kind of realize.
it's
It
like
takes
when
a
you
long time.
first became an 8, you really didn't think you
I
deserved
panicked.
it.
I
You
went into
panicked.
panic mode.
But I'm like, Melissa, do you realize who you're beating? I mean, these, not to toot our own horn, but we play pretty good. My dad plays pretty good. I play okay.
I haven't beaten either one of you on tour yet.
I know, but you're close. You're
So
there.
close.
You're
so
there.
close.
You're always there. You're
Yeah.
competing with us. You're never ever getting blown out.
So you just decided to make it harder for me? That's what you're saying? No. I'm kidding. I kid.
No, you're playing well.
It motivated me though. I'm not gonna lie. It motivated me to work hard so that I wasn't gonna get destroyed being an 8. You know what I mean?
And that's the way it should be. It should be something. Oh my God,
I am not sure. Okay,
that's gonna leave a mark.
that's good. We talked about this earlier. I'm not sure he had a plan there. If he did, I don't know what it was. But when you don't have a plan and you do this like spray and pray kind of like just shoot and holler shit, like it's not good.
No.
Figure out something.
I think he had an intention, but he really never had a controlled plan. It was kind of like a see what happens after I hit it.
Yeah.
I should be okay here.
Almost like a frustration, like I have no idea what to do, and then yeah. So I'm just gonna. I can't even figure out at that speed even what he was trying to do.
Yeah. I know what he was trying to do. He was trying to bank to the corner and send the cue ball around 2 cushions around.
Okay.
I know what he was trying to do, but
So here, he's going to take a quick break, which I like, because when you do something that frustrating and it turns out that bad, I mean, literally,
The worst case scenario.
He gave Spencer a hanging duck 10 ball. When you don't want it to like just, he's in a good position. He still only has to win 1 game. Spencer has to win 3. And he's been playing better than Spencer.
yeah, he's playing good.
So to give up that one, he needs to go and calm his nerves and settle down a
Yeah,
little.
start over.
Yeah.
Refresh.
I'd be super frustrated if I did that. How'd you play today, Al?
I feel like I played okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, I feel like I'm,
Who did you have? I know you played Foch at one point.
yeah, I played Foch. I played, Mike Boyd first round.
You actually had a stiffer draw than I did then.
Yeah, and then I played, who did I play second round? Oh, DC. Gentleman from San Diego.
Okay.
He didn't perform very well, so it was one-sided.
Okay.
Mike Boyd, I think I beat 9-1.
It's not nice.
Well, I played well on him. I broke and ran several racks. I played well actually on the TV table.
Okay. It's still not nice. Mike's a nice guy.
Oh, he's nice. He's a great guy. But,
That's the thing. Well, Mike is your friend. You really actually like him. You guys gave him an award last year for
yeah, most improved player.
and yet you beat him 9-0, right? Because he has 9-1, or did you beat him 9-1 or 9-2?
He won one game.
Okay, so 9-2.
9-2.
I was watching. It's a thing, you know. You and Vilmos, and even I do it sometimes, depending on who I'm playing. I want to win like 9-0. Win one game, it's a little upsetting. Vilmos was playing down here. He was playing Rojan, who's a talented player.
Yeah.
And he had him 8-2. And I think does Rojan go to 8 or 7?
He goes to 8.
He goes to 8, so it's basically like 8-1. And they got into a safety battle. This safety battle took, almost tied up some balls, and it took 10-15 minutes of safety battle. It was insane to watch. I'm trying to watch and play my match at the same time. And I could see the look on Vilmos' face. He did not want to lose. It's like, you're up 8-2. Who cares if you accidentally hit it bad and lose this game? No. It was like he was playing the finals of the U.S. Open. This kid wanted to win this game so bad.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, I would go into cruise control many times throughout my career. And then what happens is you get a bad roll.
Yeah.
You start dogging it a little bit.
They maybe come with a couple short games. Combo.
Yeah. And next thing you know, you lose because you took it easy that one game where you're supposed to steal the match.
I hear you.
It happened to me.
I did it. I was up 8-3, and I was running a perfect rack, and then I just got a little funny on the 9, and instead of taking my time, I just got down and fired it because I was on cruise control, and I missed it. And then the same thing the next rack. I ran to the 9 and missed it again. Same thing. So then I was like, okay, I got to slow it down a little bit right now.
Yeah,
Instead of winning 9-3, it was now 8-5, and I missed it again. He's feeling real good.
Yeah, and you're feeling the heat, and you're upset because, like, why am I even in this position? And look see how the tides turn? We got ball in hand here for Spencer. And a very fortunate situation there for Spence. He's trying to come on the underside of it.
I don't know why. I wouldn't have even
He would have just
come
been
to that rail.
Yeah, he was perfect coming on the high side of it like he is now.
Yeah. Now the 3 doesn't go past the 4 in the opposite corner of the 2, so you're going to try and come around and kind of get out middle of the table like where he's at now to play the 3 in the same pocket.
That's a good shot. I like that shot better than what I was thinking.
What were you thinking?
Drawing it. One rail, short rail, long rail coming towards the center of the table. I like your shot, just spinning it one rail natural. Just like that.
He bumped it.
He bumped it. He's in trouble.
Well, he could play safe here.
Yeah, but it might hit the 4 ball. Oh, so close.
To clipping that 4 ball, right?
Yeah. Control the cue ball well. Nice little
Sometimes
shot.
that's all you can do. Just create a lot of distance. Let them try and figure it out. Justin needs to be careful here. You send the 3 ball back down the table? Put the cue ball up here?
It looks like he's aiming to thin it, but yeah, I agree. I like your shot.
It's crossing it
Oh,
over.
that's a beautiful shot. You know, he's hit this ball twice. Dead perfect like that. He's hit
Look,
it.
he just laid it, like almost froze it down there.
Perfect shot.
Yeah.
Perfect shot.
Spencer's calling inside. I like this because he can stop the cue ball kind of with the 4, right?
Yeah.
And then the 3 ball, he's going to play it off the. It's kind of big if he gets it over there because of the 6
The
ball.
6 ball, yeah.
Let's see, he stops it with the 4 ball. He didn't quite get it, but he had that opportunity to use the 4 ball to stop it.
I was curious, why didn't he hit the right side of the 3 and swing the cue ball around behind the 9-7?
Yeah. It's kind of one of those standard safeties. I mean, I knew it, but I use it a lot lately. I use it a lot. It's a match winner.
It is a match winner.
Because even if you don't hit it perfect sometimes, you still get that safety if there's a couple balls or you leave them long and tough, you know?
When you're playing on tougher equipment, now if you're playing on a bar table, then that's different. It's not much distance.
7 feet is...
But it's just, oh boy, he put that inside English, the deflection took off.
He gave a little chicken wing there too. He didn't look confident on that shot.
Well, you got to use a low deflection shaft to get away with the chicken.
He's trying.
He's playing with the high deflection shaft.
No, but he tried, and then had to switch back to a house cue at that NorCal pool tournament up there.
Oh, that's right. He did. He was using the Mez for a while, right?
He was using something. He has a couple. He's got a Carmelia and a Kent. And I don't know what kind of shafts they have, but they're both low deflection.
Yeah.
But he's not used to it. So he switched to a house cue. All right. I don't like the little...
Oh.
He hit it fine, and he made it, but I hate that stroke.
Oh, I hate it.
I'm like, hit it with some balls, please. Pardon my French. It's like,
It's okay.
hit it with some gumption.
Yeah, I don't like that stroke. First of all,
It's a good shot.
It's a great shot. He's perfect.
It's great. It is. It's a good shot.
Now here, let's see how he follows it. So you come under the 8 or a baby draw like he did it earlier and come on the top side of it. I personally like playing on the top side. I don't like playing the underside just because he ended up dead straight on that ball.
No, is he? I think he's got an angle.
Yeah, but he's got an angle to go away.
Yeah.
So now he's going to draw and just
He's
leave
got an
himself.
angle?
Yeah.
Does he have the angle to like pinch it and draw it all the way back down to the end rail?
No. He's got the angle to, if you draw it, you're going to scratch in the corner. Oh, he's got a high
Smooth
inside.
it.
Oh, punch it.
Slow down.
Perfect.
Slow down.
Wow, what a beautiful,
That was a great shot.
beautiful shot.
That was a confident shot. Same thing. Be confident here. There you go.
He's hitting the balls real well.
Get through the ball.
Just a minor fine adjustments that he's, having trouble with.
Don't tell him.
But he's but he's hitting the balls real well. He's nice match, Justin.